All right, guys, welcome back to Farm Toy Friday. It's Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. It is raining right now. It rained yesterday. It rained the day before. It rained and rained, and it rained 40 inches so far this year. Anyway, we're not going to talk about the rain. We're going to talk about this week's Friday Farm Toy of the Week. Bought a 66 series. Well, I didn't buy it. It's here, though. This is a 66 series pedal tractor from... you guessed it, Ertl. This pedal tractor is kind of in the shape that has me thinking. I'm wondering about sanding this down, cleaning it up, repainting it, because I was online the other day and I saw you can get these decals and even the front decals. And there's one back here, the IH on the seat. So these are pretty nice. They're pretty popular. They pretty well held their value. You go on eBay, these things aren't cheap to pick up. A lot of guys collect just pedal tractors, but I'm happy to have this one. Like I say, it is a 66 series replica aluminum. If I had to guess an age, I don't know, 70s, 80s. Somebody might know better than I. You can get the new new wheels for these. You can get the axle and the sprockets and the parts. This back wheel is cracked. The biggest issue right now, and why kids can't drive it, I'm missing the cap on this side that holds your wheel on, and it just looks like a cap that goes on there to help hold the wheel on, but it's missing. So I have to try to find that, and while I'm finding it, I might find myself a set of decals, maybe a set of tires, and I have to take this bottom plate off and see what kind of condition the chain is in and everything. You see, you can pedal it, but this side is your drive tire. I guess only one side drives, and depending on where this tire is, it won't go anywhere. So, real nice piece to the collection here. Gonna enjoy having this. I'm going to probably paint it. Depending on time, I'm probably gonna paint this. It'll probably be the easiest tractor I ever painted. Strip it down, paint it, get the new decals on, shine it up, and then maybe display it. I was thinking maybe of putting a shelf up top there and just putting it up there, and as these things trickle in, these bigger toys, we might display them in the shop. Might make for an interesting display. They do make a little wagon for the back of this. It's a McCormick. There is a place to put a pin through, so I don't know. We'll have to look into that. So anyway, guys, something a little bit different. We'll get away from the 1/64 scale this week. We have I think it's a 70s. It might be newer. It might be 80s or 90s. I don't know when they made these, and I don't know when they quit making these. Like I say, it is aluminum the way it looks, yeah. It's all aluminum, all cast. Is that plastic? Nope, that's cast aluminum. The bottom is metal. The only plastic that I see on this thing are the pedals, the seat, steering wheel, and you can get steering wheel seats, and of course the front rims here are plastic. So yeah, something a little bit different this week. It'll be a little shorter video, but this may turn into a project, I don't know. So like I say, it is raining again. It's kind of spotty today. Our climate has been a little bit like Brazil's climate. So the corn is just growing fantastic. I mean, it is weather for corn. So you guys remember I did that corn update video. I think it was field number 2. I was standing, I'm gonna get soaking wet. I was standing right about in here. So in however many weeks, this stuff really, and I'm sinking right in with my feet into that dirt. See, it's about all at tassel now. So couldn't ask for better corn growing weather. Anyway, updates. The Vibrashank is turning red. I ran out of paint, so this project is on hold now until I can go get some more paint. I have no more IH red. The paint that I had bought that I used on this thing was actually for the hay rake, and I didn't paint the hay rake, I just started painting this. So I have to get some more IH red. It does need a couple, it needs a second coat in some places, and I need to be able to finish it. So that's on hold till I can get more paint. Maybe by the weekend, sometime this weekend, I'll run for some paint. So I'll show you what else I got going. And just one side note, I tried to put these fertilizer tanks away. I put my forks on the bucket. I tried to get under them and lift them up. I put a ratchet strap around it, and no good. There's a standpipe in these tanks that is about this far off the bottom. So there is about 2-3 inches of nitrogen in the bottom of those tanks that you can never get out. I couldn't anyway. Tried tipping it up. It didn't work. I don't have enough room to tip it. Tried getting it on the loader forks. No good. I just could not get them on the forks. It just kept wanting to dump forward, and the forks were starting to dig into the tank. So I don't know, a lot of guys leave them outside. I do want to buy another one, another blue one for next year. Seems like every year I have to buy a tank, but that's good, I guess. So I may just let them sit there for now until I can come up with a better idea. I do have a little tilt trailer I could back there and maybe push it up. I don't know. With 3 inches of nitrogen in those tanks, they are heavy, and you can't really maneuver them. One guy can't really push them around. Even when they're empty, they're heavy. That blue tank, when it's empty, weighs almost, what is it, 800 pounds? I could be wrong, but I think that's what I saw in the specs. So it's just that thick of plastic. So something else I got going I want to show you. All right, well, this is that roof in between the built milk house and the dairy barn and my shop. So under here, you'll notice it's clean. This floor was filled with, it was a combination of petrified cat manure, old feed. I didn't finish cleaning the gutter out, the trough, you'll notice, just everything. It was kind of stinky in here, and it was just a muddy mess. So I came in here with the shovel and scooped everything up. I got it pretty well clean. You'll notice the Peckway tedder is gone. That has left the farm. So that's out of here. So now I have my John Deere rake in there, and I'm debating where I want to stick that for the winter. Maybe it can stay there. I was tempted to use this space in that garage door there to park my fertilizer spreader for the winter, so I get it out of my shop. I can't, like I said in past videos, the roof isn't high enough. I can't get the hay wagons in here. If I could, I'd love to get 2 of these hay wagons out of the barn and back them in here side by side. It would be the perfect spot because for one, this roof leaks a little bit, so wagons, I'm not real worried about it leaking on them. 2, they're handy and accessible. If I'd come up with the baler, I could back in, grab a wagon and go. But they just don't fit. It's like 5 inches too low here. So I'm thinking maybe my fertilizer spreader and my, I don't know, sprayer for the winter time, just so the shop's a little bit emptier and I have more room to maneuver. I did tear out, I said I was going to do this, I did tear out one of the panels here on this wooden feed bin. Now you can get to the silo without having to crawl through this tiny little crawl space. Not that I need to get to the silo, but I want to be able to air it out back. There's no airflow back there, and everything is wet and getting rotten. Plus I want to clean it up. So this winter, my goal is to clean up and do wiring, that kind of stuff. So I didn't last winter. Last winter was pretty well a winter of working on machines. I had a lot of projects going in the shop, and with all the snowstorms that we had, I just didn't clean up. So this winter, the theme is going to be cleaning up the property and the farm and the buildings and that kind of stuff. So today is Friday here. My videos were a little bit ahead, or behind, I should say. So it is real-time Friday here on the farm. It is tropical humidity. All I did was come outside and my shirt is sweated right through already. So, and you see what it's doing. And this is for today. And I'm trying to figure out a schedule for second cutting hay. Last year, I look back. Last year, I made second cutting hay. The first field I did was August 8th. So I don't think we're going to make it this year. Yeah, there comes some more rain. So I was actually going to head up to the field with my backpack sprayer, but I don't think that's going to happen today. Maybe tomorrow. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching Friday Farm Toy of the Week. And just trying to clean up. Yeah, now it's raining. Oh, I do have more chicken manure on the way. I don't know if you're still watching. But I do have another 25 tons of broiler manure. Probably in about a week and a half it should be here. So stay tuned for that. All right, I'll see you guys later.